Hey everybody, Patrick with Coldwell Banker. I'm here at 120 Tall Timber Trail on Lake Murray in Lexington, South Carolina, and I'm going to show you a detailed view of this property and walk you through the home, the guest house. It's called a lake retreat, really cool, down on the water. So first of all, the surroundings are really nice. You've got a renovated home to the right, a very nice smaller home to the left, and there's also new construction on the other side of that home as well. We're on 0.82 acres, so a really nice big front yard. We're at the end of a cul-de-sac here. That's tall timber there. So you've got additional parking up front there, and then this driveway wraps all the way around the house. So you've got a 3-car garage here and another 3-car garage on the lower level. What I love about it though is it's pretty low maintenance. You've got hardy board siding, PVC, all that dental molding. The molding is all PVC. Real easy to maintain with pressure washing. Except that those spindles, the big fat spindles, those are all wood treated and painted. So I'll take you around to the side entrance to the porch. And the sun sets right back behind the home there. There's that additional 3-car garage. And we'll go up to the porch. I love a really deep southern porch, and this definitely has it. Plenty of seating up front, and it wouldn't be a southern home without a swing. So another look at the front yard before we go inside. So this home is 15 minutes from downtown Lexington and about 30 minutes from downtown Columbia. So really close to everything. We consider this area in Lexington on the lake close in. Very good access to, grocery stores, shopping. So we'll enter to the foyer. Beautiful detail molding, marble floors here, hardwood in the dining room, real substantial staircase. And then here to the left, we have like a parlor. Marble floors continuing here, really heavy molding, and a fireplace. So I would say this would be a really good office. There's a pocket door there so you can close that off. Or, another living room, sitting room, maybe a music room as well. So we have the great room, 2-story, really beautiful, built-in there for the TV. And over to this side, the semi-open kitchen. And we even have a bar here that can be closed off as well if you want to keep your drinks private. But this space opens to a beautiful sunroom. And I love this room. I'd probably spend most of my time there. I love the doors, just really well done. Beautiful hardwood floors. These flow throughout the main level here. There's also in other locations in the house, and that marble in the foyer continues there as well, and then tile in the kitchen. One thing I hope comes across in the video is the level of detail. It's just you step into this home and you can really feel and see the quality. Huge windows, almost floor to ceiling. And if I can get here without the light coming through too much, you can see a beautiful backyard. And what's great about this backyard, there's no utility lines, septic, anything back there that's going to stop you from adding a pool. Down the road, a beautiful, nice fan. And we'll go into the kitchen first. I love a semi-open kitchen. I really think, especially a home like this, where you're north of 2 million, I just don't like it when everything is open, a big open space. I like how this is kind of blocked off. Beautiful quality cabinets, huge island, and this really nice built-in bench seating, which is great. Little bay window there. Now, one unique feature, there's a couple of unique features in here, but I love how the dishwasher, how they kind of raised it from the ground, so when you're doing the dishes, it's all right there. You don't have to bend over. Really neat there. Look through the pass-through to the great room. And here's the pantry and entrance to this little secret hidden bar. Some really cool finishes. And it is a wet bar. You've got a fridge down there. And like I mentioned before, you can pull this off and close these doors and hide this pretty easily. And then we'll go over here into the dining room, which is perfect for a large table. Beautiful hardwoods here. Nice windows, a really great view out the front. And we're down at the end of a street. There's a little kind of cul-de-sac there, so you've got a lot of parking for guests. This is a great entertainment house. We have a 3-car garage on the right side of the house and on the lower level on the left side of the house. So 6 total cars can be parked inside. Now let's go over here. We'll head over to the owner's suite, which there's 2. The first one's on the main level with a really pretty view right off the great room here. Very nice. You can see that view. That sun is really coming through. And I love the bathroom, especially the closet. So beautiful tile floor, large shower, a Whirlpool jet tub, dual vanities, lots of storage here, which is great. See very deep cabinets. Toilets hidden over here. And the closet's pretty fantastic. It wraps around, lots of quality. You know, you've got the tie hangers, clothes hangers, lots of storage, even an ironing board here, drawers, and then more storage over this way, and a door to go out to the front porch. So I don't know when you would use this. Maybe you're sneaking in or sneaking out, but it's there and it gets you out to the front pretty quick. Now we'll head to the other side of the house, opposite the kitchen. Have a half bath here. We've got access to the porch here, a laundry room with a sink. No shortage of sinks in this house. A nice little desk area, and this goes up to the bonus. And then the other garage, which is a large 3-car, and you've got the door to access outside there. Now back to the front, we have 2 staircases, the one back there, and then also the staircase at the front. And I want to take you up to the 2nd floor and show you the second owner's suite. Love the wall sconce, really nice quality, beautiful banister. Now this is a 4-bedroom. Bedroom 2 is the second owner's suite. And let's look up here from the balcony. Really tall ceilings. Upstairs as well. And in this owner's suite, you've got an area for a vanity. Very large closet. Same with built-ins. Storage on this side. Another one of these. A bench there for seating. And in the bathroom, dual vanities, shower, and a soaker tub. So then we'll head down the hall, and we have bedroom 3. Really good size, really nice size closet with built-ins, dual vanities, tile floor, shower, and the toilet around the corner here. And this shares with our last bedroom upstairs here, bedroom 4. Plenty of room for a large bed. See a great view there. And a walk-in closet in this room, which is really large. Then we head down to the bonus room, which can be closed off if you'd like. And it is huge with tons of storage. There's storage in all these doors on the side that's really very deep. See there. And I love this because you don't have, pull down steps to worry about. None of that. All right, so we'll go down the staircase here and out to the back. So much outdoor space here. And we have a screened-in porch, which is great because in the south, you can spray for mosquitoes, but it's really nice to have an area like this when it gets really hot and kind of muggy to hide from the bugs. So down here we've got some more covered areas. And really just a beautiful backyard. And that sun sets right behind the house. So that driveway wraps around, and you have the 3-car garage here on the side of the house. And then we'll go over to the other one. But what I'm really excited to show you is the Lakeside Retreat down there, which is one of the most unique features of this home and something that is really rare to see on Lake Murray. You know, if you were to be able to find a vacant lot and build on it, you would not be able to build that structure that close to the water. We've got a lower level here, and this is 3 more garage spaces. Lots of space here. And this would be, this perfect backyard for a pool. You've got a half bath here, so people wouldn't have to run up to the house. And then you've got access to the crawl space, which you can pretty much walk right into this room and stand straight up in the crawl space. And then we'll head to the backyard and down to the Lakeside Retreat and patio area. So you've got this driveway wrapping around, and then there we go, 3 more bays. So plenty of parking. Now the lot is fantastic. I mentioned it's 0.82, so right under an acre. You have 248 feet of frontage, and to give you a good idea of the frontage, this riprap, which was just put in by the seller, wraps all the way around the guest house lake cottage over that way. But plenty of room to add a pool, more outdoor spaces, and look at that beautiful view. That is just really great. Looks great from the front and from the back. We'll head here along the back of the property. There we go. And the lake is down. It is January, so you can see the lake is down a good bit, but it will come all the way up to the rocks over there. They pull it down every winter. That's common. And Lake Murray is a controlled body of water, and so that will come right back up. 2 beaches on this home. One here and then one on the other side. That's another unique feature you're not going to see in many lake homes. All this grandfathered in, and you've got a ramp too, another unique feature. So the patio out here, the paver patio, is really beautiful. Seller took a lot of effort in making this area work perfectly with the yard and with the Lakeside Retreat. And this is one of the best features. There's also a waterfall that's not running now because it's January, but it comes all the way from the big rock at the top and runs down here and then recirculates. Really cool feature and makes a really great, nice water sound. Around here, you've got the outdoor kitchen, stovetop, storage, grill, and water as well. We'll go inside there later, but there's an entrance there to get into the Lakeside Retreat. Let's take you inside. Now this could be used in a couple of different ways. It could be a little studio, a little suite. I would put a Murphy bed here and then kind of a setup like this. But you've got a full kitchen, plenty of cabinet space, counter space, and fridge, of course. Full bath right here, and then this really cool kind of hangout room. The family that owns the home now, they would have family over and put food up back there and just hang out. And I'll take you over to the back here to the little bar. I love this. This is kind of a mix of like Key West meets Lake Murray. Plenty of seating, wet bar back there, little place to put your drinks. And of course, if you wanted to, you could store your lake toys in there as well. But I think I would probably spend most of my time right out here in the summers. Beautiful view. And like I mentioned, 2 beaches. Here's the first one and the second one here. Property line goes all the way on the other side there. And you can see they did a really good job of managing, the runoff with the water. So that's not an issue. All concrete there to run off right down to the lake. Another unique feature, I know I keep saying that, but I can tell you it would be very hard to find another house on Lake Murray that also has a lift and then slips for your friends. Typically if you have a dock, you put a boat on both sides, you're good, but you could tie a boat 1, 2, 3, even put one here, 4, and then of course you've got the lift. And if you have a tri-tune or a pontoon, you can pull right up on the beach. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video of 120 Tall Timber Trail in Lexington, South Carolina. If you have any questions about this property or about Lake Murray and moving here, reach out. I'm happy to help. It may feel a little weird to reach out to somebody you watch on YouTube, but don't worry about it. People do all the time, and I'm happy to help.